Hello friends, I am Bishwajit Roy. Today is 31st December 2025 and I would like to close this year with a positive note. For last 5 days, I was working on a project to build an AI agent through code without using any automation tools like Na10 or Langflow to reduce the operational cost. And I believe I have successfully able to reduce the cost by 60 to 80% just by not using lots of their utilities. And the overall idea was to create a YouTube video. For my case, I am creating a news related video and post it to YouTube absolutely means with automation without doing any manual intervention. So whatever you are seeing now in the screen is the last video I have uploaded. So if you see the title and the description and this video, I have uploaded it through the agent, and at this point I can upload as many video as I want, maybe every hour or every 4 hours, every 6 hours, whatever way I want to automate it, right? So that can be done. This video will be a long video where I'll be explaining the code as well, how I have done it, but I would like to break this overall explanation into two parts. In first video, I'll be showing you how it works and I'll describe the main architecture of this AI agent. And in the second part of the video, I'll be explaining the code and how it has been implemented. So let's start. So if you're seeing, this is the video I have generated, and I'll go to the code and I'll show what exactly I'm doing. So the idea is first going to OpenAI, means I'm calling OpenAI and asking OpenAI that give me the biggest news in India for last 6 hours, means whatever the biggest news in last 6 hours. Uh, give me that title or create a title about that news and give me a transcript so I can make a video for 1 to 3 minutes. For at this point, I'm asking it to just give a transcript for 1 minute and also give me a prompt through which I can generate an image about that topic. So that's the first thing which I am getting from OpenAI call. So this is, if you see, this is the billing, and I've done many testings, and it's very, like, what should I say, it's a less expensive to do it in OpenAI. uh, it's not very costly at all. Next, once I generated that transcript, my next idea was to generate an image. So initially I used OpenAI uh, to generate the image here, and it was not generating very prominent or accurate images. I didn't try the uh, newer models of image generation. I was using very old model, so probably because of that. So I have a utility to use this one, but later on I found a better option is to use stable diffusion. So I'm using stable diffusion's API at this point to generate the images. So this is that replicate.com, which gives the API for stable diffusion to use. And these are the images I have used. If you see, all these images in last couple of days I have used through stable diffusion. So if you see here, this is the model I'm using at this point, stability AI stable diffusion 3.5 large model, to generate the images. Okay, so now I have the transcript, I have the image. Next, I am using 11 lab. So 11 lab is one of the best place to generate speech out of text. So why it's best? Because we can generate speech out of text from normal Java coding as well. Means there are libraries available which can do this TTS thing, means text to speech. But 11 labs uh, help us to use a voice ID. Voice ID means if I want to have the audio in someone specific voice or in some specific voice, I can record my own voice and add it as a voice ID and use that voice ID to generate the audio through text. So that feature is very awesome. Many other providers provide this kind of features, but I found this is the cost effective place to generate that. So next what I'm doing, using that transcript. So if you see here, all these things I have generated here. Yesterday I generated all these things, then day before, and then day before I generated many such, means I converted many such transcripts to audio mp3 files. So once I generated an mp3 file, then I am not using any other third-party APIs or tools. Instead of that, I have written everything, means the conversion of that text, not sorry text, I mean say conversion of that mp3 and the image into a video file. So that I am doing through Java coding, and that's where I have saved the majority of the cost, and it is getting done perfectly. I'll show you when in second part of the video I'll be showing you the code, I'll be showing you how it has been done. So then finally I am generating the video. So just to give you an hint, to do the video I need to use this library, ffmpeg library. So this library I have to install in my machine, and I'll be calling this library functions to generate the video. Basically using this library to generate the mp4. I'll be showing you when I'll be demonstrating the project. So now I am done, right? I have generated the video for YouTube automatically, which has uh, the sound and an image. Next, what I'm doing, I have to now post it to YouTube. So for that, there is a process to authenticate. I'll be showing again in that final part of the video how to do that. So basically, we have to go to console cloud.google.com, means cloud.google.com rather, and then there there is this section APIs. So here we have to create a auth token, and that auth token we have to use through programming to post a video to YouTube. So that's what I'm doing. So here if you see, I have used this particular API, YouTube data API v3. So this is the API we have to use, and this is for free, means we do not need to pay anything to YouTube to use this API. This is free API, and if you see I have posted 6 videos, so 6 request has been posted, and this is where I need to create the credentials or auth key. And this is that auth key I have created, and I have to keep it in my machine to use it programmatically. So this is the overall idea how this has been done. Now let's do the magic and show you what it will do when I'll invoke this program or invoke run this API rather, or means this AI agent. So this section or this folder will be filled with that audio when I'll run that automation. These thumbnails will have the images for the video. Transcript will have that transcript, and which I can use as a subtitle later on the video. That also can be done. Means I have done that as well. I can show you how it will work. And then the final video will come here. Now, this is the project. Let me run that project. So while this project is running, I'll show you one more thing. this is the database. Finally, I'm logging into the database that okay, my post was successful or failure. That's what I'm logging. So this is the video title, video description I have, and then video file where I'm saving the video file, that path, and this is the final URL which is coming from YouTube, by clicking which I can see the video. That YouTube URL is there, and so I can even share this with multiple media platform or social media, right? If I have to share that video. So this is that URL, and I'm adding that status as success and all. So I think the it's already running the application. So this is basically a Java Spring Boot program. Since I'm a Java guy, right, I'm writing code for maybe 25 years now. And uh, yeah, so this is the Java program which I'll be invoking. So finally what I'll do, I have one single controller, and this is the endpoint, generate news. I have to invoke this one. I can invoke this through cron jobs, and I can invoke at any specific time or at any specific time interval, but for testing purpose I'll be invoking it from Postman. So this is running in my localhost, as you can see, and I am hitting this API, and see the magic will happen here. See, the magic has started. So I got the raw response from OpenAI. This is the raw response, the contents and everything, JSON. Then I'm parsing it. So after parsing, this is the data, generated title. So now for last 6 hours, it's got this data: celebrating India's harvest festival, a cultural extravaganza. Now this is the generated transcript till here. This is the video description, and then this is where I am generating the images. So if you see, it tried, means basically image generation takes some time. It's not that fast, but still this is quite fast. After, so I'm polling actually multiple tries, right, that it's done, it's done, it's done or not. So after 3 tries, I'm trying for 20 times every 3 seconds. Now this is the generated URL. If I hit this URL, I can see what image has been generated. So let's see that as well. So this is the image has been generated through AI. I haven't done anything to generate that image. This is a newly generated image through AI. And then once I got the image, it is generating in WEBP format, stable diffusion, their default format. Then I am actually in code, I'm converting it into PNG, I'm formatting it little bit, and then I am writing. So if you see, this was the image generated here, and then the final image which I am using, I am basically writing the title. The title is what? This was the title, right? Celebrating India's Harvest Festival, blah, blah, blah. And this is what you will be seeing here in thumbnail. I am writing the title on top of the image through code. Basically, why I'm doing it, I'll explain. But if you see here, right, this is where I am adding the title to the image. Because if I ask generative AI to add the title, it's doing spelling mistakes. It's still not that accurate. So I have done it manually through code. Now, once that has been done, I am generating the subtitle, the script, right? Means if I need to add the subtitle in my video, so this is that step. So this folder, I am having the subtitle. So I'll explain what it is if you're not aware. Okay, so here it is. So from 0 seconds to 7 seconds, it will show this subtitle in the video. From 7 second to 14 second, it will show this subtitle to the video. 14 to 20, blah blah blah, like this. And 51 seconds, the video is all about 51 seconds. So basically I'm checking the length of the audio, and I'm doing it. When I'll show you the code and the implementation, you will understand how it is done. So it has been done through coding, not through any AI agent or something. So I have purely done all these things through coding. So then I have generated this subtitle, and then I am there is a flag which I'm saying, okay, means I can change the video to short or normal video mode just by changing a flag in application.properties. So now its short is true, so it has generated the image and the video as per a short format. Now this is where I am generating the video. If you see ffmpeg command, so this is where I am generating the video. Again, I'll explain this in details when I'll be explaining the code overview and all. So here I have finally generated this video here. Okay, and then if you see, this is the video, this is the audio, all these things, and then finally video uploaded to YouTube. This is the URL. So if we go to this URL, let's go to this URL as well. So this is the video. I hope you are hearing the sound as well. So this is the video I have generated, and I have, this is where the YouTube video URL, and this status is success. This is what I have logged in the database. So this is that Hibernate call to log that every details in the database. So this is the overall thing which is happening, but it's not this simple. Once I'll explaining the code, you'll be saying this is law, means basically the video generation part was very complex. Since I am not using any AI agent to generate a video, we can use AI agent to generate a video, but for this purpose, just for news purpose, right, I do not need to generate a something new, right? I do not need to do that, and that's why I have cut down the cost, operation cost, and wrote it in program so I can do it for free. Again, I'll be showing these output stuffs. So now everything I have the audio, and this audio is so awesome since I have used a voice ID, and I don't know, like, you can use your own voice ID for this, but this is the audio I have generated. The vibrant celebrations taking place across India as communities come together for the much anticipated harvest festival. This event rich. So this was the audio generated. This is the voice I chose to use. You can use your own voice based on the purpose of your. This background music is basically, I have a feature. If for any reason I want to add a background music to my video, then there is a flag in my program, and if I turn that, it will use this background music or any background music you will provide. It will add, or what should I say, add a remix to the video, and it will add that background as well. So this is, I think this is it for now, and I'm not going into the code for this part of this video. The next part of the video, I'll be going through the code, and then I'll be explaining each steps and each functionality and how I have done it. So thanks for watching. We'll be back with the next part of the video, and I'll be explaining you the code.